In your own words, give me a sense of what the traditional view of the Afrikaans culture is, okay, in terms of values and politics and what goes on at home, etc.
I think mostly based around religion. Like religion plays a massive part, I think, in culture, and especially in Afrikaans culture. It's a very it's a very strong, and like it has keeps a hold on people in Africa, in the Afrikaans culture and stuff. Where it's where I think it's changed. It's changing, going away from that like old like look of things. Like, I mean, you can't, like, I'm like the devil basically for Afrikaans, for traditional Afrikaans people, which is obviously completely untrue. I just make music that's fun and not music that's boring and shitty and crap like most of the other Afrikaans artists. I've got the new album, my new album is just out, Nacht van Lang Pette, which plays on that completely. I do like, it's a double album, so the one side's acoustic and the one side's electric, and it's like kind of like that old black and white kind of sides, like where it's like the old Afrikaans against the new Afrikaans, and I think it's moving more towards the new Afrikaans, just more liberal and more like not being so worried about protecting something that you protect it so much that it almost dies. Like, and I think that's the problem with a lot of Afrikaans people, is they try and protect Afrikaans language so much that it becomes they ostracize it from everything else. It becomes like this weird like traditionele like ingat kind of language, and people are like, that's like strange, like voortrekker kappies and stuff like that doesn't exist anymore. People don't do that stuff anymore, so it's just like me and like bands like Fokker Polisie Car and etc. are like bands that kind of try and take Afrikaans into the future and make it like cool, and like when I was young, people would lie and say they aren't Afrikaans. They would say they're English, they would act like they were English, they would talk like English and say they were English, but they weren't actually. They came from Afrikaans, but they were just like shy of it. They were shy of their language, shy of the music. And then especially a band like Fokker Polisie Car came out, and it kind of like just like revitalized Afrikaans and opened up a whole new sector of Afrikaans where the young people could actually go and say like, this is music this is music in my language, where I would never take like a whatever, like a Steve Hofmeyr CD and tell someone this is my music, because it's not. It's like not even closely resembles anything that I stand for. But I can take a Fokker Polisie Car CD and I can give it to someone who knows nothing of Afrikaans and say, this is the type of music that comes out in my language, and I can be proud of it. And when they listen to it, I can be proud of them listening to it. If they like it or not doesn't matter to me. I'm still proud of what I'm giving them. Yeah.